It started as a myth, a strange psychological experiment someone read about online. What if a person could only speak 1,000 words in their entire lifetime? Just 1,000, from birth to death. Every word counted, every syllable mattered. At first, it sounded like fiction. But then the world changed. A global neurological event never fully explained rewired the human brain. No virus, no technology. Just one day, people noticed something terrifying. They couldn't speak, not until they really thought, about the words they were about to use. A small, glowing number would appear in their vision, 1,000. And with each spoken word, the number ticked down. At first, panic. Governments issued emergency broadcasts using up millions of precious words. Parents screamed at their children to stay safe, using dozens. Teachers tried to explain what was happening and fell silent mid-sentence. In a week, the world went quiet. Scientists couldn't explain it. There was no detectable cause, no cure. It affected everyone, all languages, all nations, all ages. Babies cried, but their counters didn't tick. Children under 4 were spared, but as soon as they began to form sentences, the countdown began. The world adapted, or tried to. Technology boomed. Text-based communication became dominant. Schools taught children how to conserve words, how to express thoughts with the fewest sounds. Entire courses were built around silence. Social networks switched to symbols, gestures, and expressions. Laws changed. Speaking became sacred. Courts required full transcripts before allowing a person to testify. Entire lives began to revolve around one choice: when to speak and what was worth saying. Whispers became currency. Romance evolved. "I love you" now costs 3 out of your 1,000. Some never said it. Others saved their final words for deathbeds. There were those who spent their entire word count before 30, living the rest of their lives in silence. But something strange happened. The world became quieter, not just literally. There was less noise, less shouting, less chaos. People listened more, watched body language, observed, read. The introverts thrived. Empathy became survival. But silence didn't make us saints. Manipulators rose too. Those who weaponized their words trained themselves to say only what would shift minds, move crowds. Political leaders used AI-generated speeches, silent, synthetic voices, while personally preserving their own words like gold. The public started measuring honesty not by what you said, but how many words you still had left. And in secret corners of the web, people sold words. Black market neural implants promised word resets, dangerous, illegal, and mostly fake. But desperate people tried. Others started cults, silence as divinity. They believed the fewer words spoken, the closer one was to enlightenment. In time, a new language formed, not spoken, not signed, but felt. A blend of eye contact, breathing, touch, movement. Some called it soul speech, unmeasurable, uncountable, purely human. Decades passed. Generations grew up in near silence. They didn't fear the limit. They embraced it. Children learned to wait hours before speaking a single word. Elders passed down wisdom, not in phrases, but in glances. Art flourished. Music returned, the one form of expression that still required no words. And yet, in quiet corners of the world, you'd still hear it sometimes. A small voice, trembling, saying something real. And when it happened, people listened. Because in a world of 1,000 words, each one was a universe. And silence finally meant something.